Kahalayim La Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Barach, Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, teach well with sincerity, honesty, and integrity. The brothers who labor in this truth, putting their life on the line, especially in these times. And you brothers and very few sisters to believe in this truth wholeheartedly. Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right. Um, this lesson through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua came to me. And I pray that this edifying. And I'll start it off with here, 1 Corinthians 6:1. Dare any of you, having a matter against another, go to the law before the unjust and not before the saints? All right. So when you have matters between each other, we're not gonna go to the law. I mean, go to the law before the unjust and not before the saints, right? Do ye know? Do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world? And if the world shall be judged by you, are ye unworthy to judge the smallest matters? Know ye not that we should judge angels? How much more things that pertain to this life? All right. So I'll read. And then ye have judgments of things pertaining to this life. Set them to judge who are least esteemed in the church. All right. I speak to your shame. Is it so that there is not a wise man among you, not one that shall be able to judge between his brethren? All right, because right now we're rehearsing the righteous acts, man. We're ultimately gonna be, you know, uh, have sovereignty and have and be set up as priests and kings and judges in the kingdom to come. But right now we're rehearsing the righteous acts. So we got to make, judgments and judge things, whether they're small, like they say on the smallest things, the small or great. We have to be able to, discern and be able to be a wise and instruct our people in the right way. Especially, we're not the ultimate judge. We know Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is the ultimate judge. But while we're here in this life, we have to be able to do things, work, make these judgments. And you have it in the Christian church where they say, you know, only God can judge me. Well, we know He's the ultimate judge. Then He sets up judges to do His work. All right, and that's what this we're reading right here. And to prove that, we can go all. Matter of fact, before we do that, let's go here. Since we already here, 1 Corinthians 2:15. But he that is spiritual, all right, judges all things. Yet he himself is judged of no man. For who have known the mind of the Lord that he may instruct them? But we have the mind of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, so and we got to get that moat. We have to get that plank, that moat, that 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 thing out of our own eye before we can judge somebody else. Right? We don't want to be hypocrites as well. However, we are set up to over people. We have listeners, and they look to us for for guidance, for instruction, right? So we're gonna have to be able to guide them, instruct them, make the right, help them with judgment, so they can make the right judgment in their day to day. And that's why we was given the law to 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 basically to was it was to, if you went off this way, this is how you was judged, right? The matters was within the people, and he was given the law, which was as Banlaya, the I mean Salaki, the Levi, right? Levitical priesthood, that's what they would do. They judged all matters. Watch, and we're gonna go prove that. And now we're in a time when Yahweh Shai came, where he's setting it up that we all became judges, right? The true saints, like it says, the saints. And now, personally, let's go there actually. Who's the saints? Because we got to know who the saints are. Psalms 148, and um, let's start at 13. Let them, Yeah, let's start at 13. Let them praise the name of the Lord, for his name alone is excellent. His glory is above the earth and heaven. He exalteth the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, even of the children of Israel. A people near unto him, praise ye the Lord Yahweh. All right, so the children of Israel, starting with the elect, the men, the elect, all right, and those are going to be the saints, the elect. All right, those are the saints. So that's why when we read in back in First Corinthians, um, uh, let's go back to it, 6:2. Do ye know not that the saints shall judge the world? And if the world shall be judged by ye, are ye unworthy to judge the smallest matters? All right. So we got to be able to do those things. All right. So let's go to um oh yeah, let's make okay. Hold up. You know what? Let's go to here real quick. There you go. Psalms 2 and 10. Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings. Be instructed. So who we instructed by Yahweh Shem Yahushai? Ye judges of the earth. All right. So again, the Lord establishing who we are. And right now we're rehearsing the righteous acts. We're not in a position to judge all the other nations, but when it comes to our people and then lead them and instruct them and helping them, you know, doing what through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, of course, that's what we're here to do, man. That's why we give double honors to the apostles and the elders, right? Because they're here to help instruct us and guide us and how to go on with our life, man. And that's why you had different offices. All right, and we'll go to that in a second. Serve the Lord with fear and rejoice with trembling. Kiss the Son, lest he be angry, and ye perish from the way when his wrath is kindled. But a little blessed are all they that put their trust in him. All right, so that's what we doing, man. Kissing the Son through the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Going out there sharing, you know, doing what is instructed us, and that's feed the flock, feed the sheep, feed the lamb. And that's our job. That's our number one thing is to do, is to prophesy the downfall of America and the ushering, and not just America, and bringing in that third world war, and prophesizing it, and then also ushering our King Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man, ushering our King Yahweh Shai. All right, so let's go from there. Let's go to the account. We can stay in there. um, Exodus 18:11. um, now I know that the Lord is greater than all powers. For in the thing wherein they dealt proudly, he was above them. And Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, took a burnt offering and sacrifices of Yahweh Shemel Shai, and Aaron came, and all the elders of Israel, to eat bread with Moses' father-in-law before Yahweh Shemel Shai. And it came to pass on the morrow that Moses sat to judge the people. So who set up Moses to judge the people? Who put him in that position? Yahweh. All right. And the people stood by Moses from the morning until the evening. And watch what Yahweh said. He puts Jethro in Moses' life for counsel, for wise counsel, man. All right. And when Moses' father-in-law, because he was a leader, all right. And when Moses' father-in-law saw all that he did to the people, he said, what is this thing that thou doest to thy people, to the people? Why sittest thou thyself alone, and all the people stand by thee from morning unto evening? And Moses said unto his father-in-law, because the people come unto me to inquire of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. When they have a matter, they come unto me, and I judge between one and another, and I do make them know the statutes of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and his laws. You see? So that's what Moses was doing, and on a smaller scale, that's what we're doing. On this, we have to do the same things. But look, look, look. And Moses' father-in-law said unto him, the thing that doest is not good. Thou wilt surely wear away, both thou and this people that is with thee. For the thing is too heavy for thee. thou art not able to perform it thyself alone. Okay? Hearken now unto my voice. I will give thee counsel. See, go that counsel. And Yahweh Shem Yahushai shall be with thee. Be thou for the people to Godward, that thou mayest bring the causes unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and thou shalt teach them ordinances and laws, and shall show them the way wherein they must walk, and the work that they must do. Moreover, thou shalt provide out of all the people able men. So who's those able men, right? Such as fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, men of truth, hating covetousness, and people and Salaki, and place such over them to be rulers of thousands and rulers of hundreds, rulers of fifties and rulers of tens. All right, so that's that's the Lord telling. That's the Lord setting up Jethro to tell Moses, right? His father-in-law, right? His father-in-law was a Midianite, right? So wasn't a Israelite, right? He was a Midianite, and fifties and rulers of tens, and he was setting them up to give them wise counsel, and let them judge the people at all seasons. You see, and let them judge the people. So he set up different offices, right? You have rulers of thousands, rulers rulers of rulers of hundreds, right? We go back to it. Rulers of thousands, hundreds, fifties, rulers of tens, right? And let them judge the people at all seasons. And it shall be that every great matter they shall bring unto thee, but every small matter they shall judge. So the great matters they bring into Moses, but the small matters they can judge amongst themselves. Because again, like we read Corinthians, we the saints should be able to make those small judgments, man. Right? Um So shall it be easier for thyself, and they shall bear the burden with thee. And that's another thing, to build that burden with each other, man. This is a walk that we're all one body, man. All right. And if thou shalt do this thing, and Yahweh Shem Yahushai commanded thee so, then thou shalt be able to endure, and all his people shall also go to their place in peace. All right. So Moses hearkened to the voice of his father-in-law and did all that he said. And Moses chose able men out of Israel and made them the heads of the people, rulers of thousands, rulers of hundreds, and rulers of fifties, and rulers of tens. And they judged the people at all seasons. The hard causes they brought unto Moses, but every small matter they judged themselves. And Moses let his father-in-law depart, and he went away into his own land. All right, so that's just an account proving what we was discussing earlier. Was set up to do these things. We know ultimately we're using the schoolmaster, which is the law, statutes, commandments, and how to govern our life, right? And how to move. And the Lord sets us up as his mouthpiece to do his will. But ultimately that's through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. We know Yahweh Shem Yahshua is the ultimate judge. All right. But we have to be able to make those judgments within each other, within our camps, within the brotherhood, so we can help, guide each other and instruct each other, man. All right, and it's order, man. It's always order. It's gonna be order, right? And the Lord deals with order. Anything out of order is confusion to Yahweh Shem Yahweh, man. He does things decently in order. All right, he's not the author of confusion. All right, so let's go from there. We ain't gonna make this too long. John 7:24. And yeah, we go right here. Hold up. Yep, we just go right here. John 7:24. Judge not according to the appearance, but judge righteous judgment. So that's self-explanatory. So we don't judge according to the appearance, but judge righteous judgment. All right, and we can go from there to make that clear. Just because you out there in the highways and byways, you might run across someone that may perceive is not an Israelite, or but we don't judge by that. That's not what we don't make a judgment call by that. Um, 16:7. 1 Samuel 16:7. But the Lord said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance or on the height of his statue, because I have refused him. So if they was able to say when Samuel went to Jesse, and when Samuel went to Jesse, and then he inquired about, you know who the Lord was going to set up to one take down, the Salakia, it's at the tip of my tongue right now. You know, Goliath the Philistine. Okay, yep. Goliath the Philistine. This was counseled by the Lord. But the Lord said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth. All right. For man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on our heart. And that's why, again, you got to write back to what we righteous judgment, man. We got to go to righteous judgment back in John 7:24. All right, and we're not looking at the appearance, but righteous judgment. All right, so we're gonna go from there, just to prove, you know. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna jump here because again, we're rehearsing the righteous acts until we're in the kingdom to come, and then I'll just close it off here. Point was made, but Luke, Luke 22:29, and I appoint unto you a kingdom as my Father has appointed unto me. So this is the kingdom to come, that ye may eat and drink at my table in my kingdom, and sit on thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. So right now, again, we're rehearsing the righteous acts, and then we in the kingdom, we'll be set up, judging the 12 tribes of Israel and the other nations, man. We're gonna set up as supreme sovereignty, man. We're gonna have rulership, man. We're gonna be the kings, the priests, the judges of the judges of the earth, like it said in Psalms. We ye judges of the earth, all right, and we're gonna fully be put in our position. Right now, we're rehearsing those righteous acts. All right. So with that, pray that this lesson was edifying. Shalom to the whole full elect.